Hello, my name is Hemant Gupta. I am Supply Chain Analytics Product Manager, and I will take you through this session on Oracle Business Analytics Reporting Overview. So let's get started. The learning objectives for this session. First of all, I will take you through the strategy and product coverage for business analytics. Then we will discuss components and features of business analytics solution. We'll talk about the locations where standard reports and dashboards documentation links are and where to look in Fusion applications. We'll work on a couple of small exercises. One is to create a simple analysis and other one is to create a simple dashboard. So let's start with the first topic, Oracle Business Analytics Strategy and Coverage. This diagram depicts the underlying philosophy of Oracle Business Analytics solution. And today in this session, we'll talk about just the on-cloud solutions. First of all, is visual analytics. Business users at any level look for information which is intuitive to understand and allow them to report and take business decisions as soon as possible. This requires them to present and look at information in various types of visuals depending on the need. For example, a sales manager for a particular LOB might want to look at all open orders to be shipped immediately in a simple tabular format. And at the same time, would like to look at revenue and margin numbers in a simple tile format, with ability to slice and dice by customer category and say item category. Self-service, one important underlying philosophy is to enable business users in control of the analytics they require with minimal intervention required from technical perspective. Any data, there might be a situation where data is required from various applications to be reported together. So it is important for a business analytics solution to allow users to mash up data and present seamless experience. Analytics is required across different platforms, web, mobile, messaging. It's our endeavor that we provide analytics across platforms and provide similar experience. Oracle Analytics for Applications portfolio really consists of two offerings. And I'm going to spend some time talking about them so you have a better understanding of what these products are capable of. First of all, it's OTBI. OTBI provides for embedded transactional reporting capabilities, which should give customers a good start on the transactional reporting needs on data source from ERP HCM Cloud. Oracle Analytics for Apps is really a complementary offering. It really picks off where OTBI stops today in terms of different use cases for which OTBI is not designed to support. That is trying to get insights from all the application data in Fusion SaaS. It's packaged as a SaaS application, but it also gives you access to underlying analytics platform, both Oracle Analytics Cloud and Autonomous Data Warehouse to extend and customize the application. You can get more details about this application from the website mentioned under the resource section and the availability. OAC is a single integrated platform capable of serving all of an enterprise analytics needs, including self-service data visualization, data preparation, embedded machine learning, and predictive analytics. Oracle Analytics Cloud helps businesses improve efficiencies and drive innovation. We'll talk about this briefly later in the session. So focus on this session would be on OTBI and some other features from analytics standpoint in Fusion applications. Oracle Business Analytics is basically a real-time reporting solution. It's real-time and there's no latency in the data, which is created or fetched using analysis. There's no persistent data store. That means there's no separate data warehouse or schema for OTBI. At the runtime, data is fetched directly from the Fusion tables. It's easy to use and highly interactive. It's built on best-in-class OBIEE tool. It has business-centric reporting subject areas, and it has pre-built calculated measures. And it supports daily decision-making. It's seamlessly integrated with Fusion applications. It requires minimal configuration. It leverages Fusion application security. and leverages Fusion application language, local and currency preferences as well. And it's always available and delivered in context, whether it's Word, Microsoft Office, or mobile. And it supports Fusion extensibility. It supports flex fields, tree, and column labels available for reporting. It supports multiple languages. And the custom reports can be embedded in Fusion pages via Page Composer. Oracle OTBI provides actionable insights for every role across every function and organization. For executives, what is the margins and revenue for item categories? What am I selling? Which products are more profitable? Analysis like for product development, what is the cycle time of bringing new products in the market? How am I doing on quality of new versus running products? From supply chain perspective, does my demand plan maximize profits? Can my supply chain respond to market changes efficiently? What is the forecast versus the actual? Similarly, for other Fusion application functions, there are various use cases. It supports across sourcing and procurement, logistics and fulfillment, manufacturing and maintenance. Moving on, this slide basically depicts what is available in SCM OTBI. There is pre-built analytics content such as reports and analysis covering SCM processes available to help you get started quickly. It has around 102 subject areas which could be used to create new analysis. It has around 15,000 plus data fields like products, structures, suppliers, customers, orgs, etc., which could be reported on. And it has pre-built 600 plus metrics which could be used to create analysis. This is just a snapshot of different subject areas which are available across different functions. And when you look at the coverage across supply chain, you should have everything you need for the most part. And we continue to invest in adding new subject areas and data attributes to content you see out here. This is just a snapshot of metrics which is available across different subject areas, across different functions. This is just a snapshot. Overall, there are around 600 plus metrics available in different subject areas. This is example of some of the pre-built analysis and reports which are available to be used by the customers. For example, in order management, procurement, there are quite a few analyses which have been pre-built for customers to get started quickly. And as we discussed, OTBI is a real-time reporting tool, and it has intuitive and user-friendly navigation. And at this point, I will get into Oracle Fusion instance to take you through the navigation and some of the key features in OTBI. This is Oracle Fusion UI. And to access the reports and analytics, we click on this hamburger icon. And under Tools, there's an option called Reports and Analytics. We click on there. And this page is called BI Composer. We can create very simple analysis on this page as well. But at present, we'll get into a page called BI Answers by clicking on this Browse Catalog button. BI Answers have most of the details in OTBI in terms of pre-built analysis and reports, pre-built dashboards, and the subject area information which we talked just a couple of slides before. Let's take an example of a subject area. I click on New Analysis. I search for a subject area called order management fulfillment lines real time. OTBI basically organizes reporting data in easy to understand functional subject areas. And one of the example is what we have selected, order management fulfillment lines real time. In case you look at the description, this subject areas uh, provides information on customer, order, item, quantity, scheduling, shipping, and other required information for an order to be fulfilled. And these subject areas are secured by Fusion Application Security. So users will see data in OTBI basis the security assigned to them in Fusion applications. On the left, you see a lot of folders. Some of these folders are dimensional folders, which has dimensional attributes which user can select in an analysis. For example, in case I expand this business unit folder, it has a lot of dimensional attributes which we can use to report on. For this particular exercise, I will select one attribute called business unit name. And similarly, we have folders for metrics. I click on this order header, and below that, it talks about all the metrics which is available pertaining to order headers, which could be selected in any analysis. And in case you see this late orders is basically count of all orders where actual ship date is greater than scheduled ship date. I can select this as part of my analysis as well. And below, in the end, you'll see this time dimension. This contains time attributes. It basically allows users to roll up transactions by month, quarter, and year, and various time dimension attributes which are available out there as part of this folder. And these are linked to the primary transactional date in a subject area. And these could be used to filter history. For example, in case for this purpose of this analysis, I want to include the year of actual ship date, I can include that so that it will give me information regarding the late orders for that particular business unit for each year. I will click on results to see the results about this particular analysis which I've created. So it simply shows me the business unit and number of late orders which are there for that specific business unit. OTBI has a lot of features. We will focus on a couple of features in this session. One is called conditional formatting. I can create conditional formatting. Suppose I have a use case where I want to show all the late orders which are more than 500 for specific business units, and that should be shown in red. I can easily accomplish that by going on column properties, clicking on conditional format, adding a condition on late orders, which is basically if the value is greater than 500, that is my condition. And I say, in case the value is greater than 500, show that data to me in red color. I press OK and OK and click on results. And it shows me all the orders which are count of orders which are more than 500 for specific business units. It shows me in red. Apart from that, I can select different visuals for this particular analysis, whichever suits my requirement. For example, I can add a graph type of visual. Let's say, let's add an area type of visual, stacked area. And it shows me the same data in area graph. I can add others as well. Let me go and select pie chart this time. And it shows me the same information in the pie chart format. Apart from that, there are various other features in OTBI which could be explored as per the business need and requirements. Out here, I would also like to show you where, the place where the pre-built analysis are kept. So I press on this catalog option. and I select basically the link for this particular pre-built analysis, and the folder name and the folder structure is given as part of the documentation. I select supply chain management. Under that, order orchestration, transaction analysis sample, and I select this report, which is past due fulfillment lines. When we open this analysis, which is pre-built, it shows me the result of that analysis. So this analysis basically shows the orders which have fulfillment date as past due. There's a lot of parameters to be used as a selection criteria for specific business needs. This is just an example of pre-built analytics and how to access that. Let me move on to the presentation now. So that's what we looked at, that real-time reporting solution, the data configurability, where like specific data can be selected from the folders for analysis purpose. And then we looked at option of conditional, example of conditional formatting and various charting options which are available out there. Moving ahead, another feature in overall analytics for OTBI is Infolets and Infotiles. This user interface is highly configurable and flexible. And at this moment, I will jump onto a Fusion instance to show you Infolets and Infolets for specific module. We'll go to the home page. We'll select order management module, and order management module homepage. And these are the infolets which are already pre-built and is seeded as part of the product. This infolets basically provides a snapshot of information which could be useful for a particular business user for their day-to-day task. And these are highly configurable. You can select which infolets are to be shown for specific users. And the important part of this infolets is that you can drill down to specific orders or specific Fusion application UI from this infolets. For example, in case I click on this arrow icons below, it will show a different set of information for this particular infolet, which is basically the top orders which are in jeopardy in terms of order value. If I click on this particular order, which has the highest order value in high jeopardy, it navigates me to the Fusion UI and opens that specific order. It allows business user to take action on this particular order straight away. And when I press on done, it takes me back to the same old page of Infolets. Let's get back to the deck. The next topic is embedded reports. This is another feature which I talked about earlier as well, that OTBI analysis could be embedded in Fusion UI using page composers. And there are some examples which have already been done. There are charts which are configured and embedded into a EDF page, Fusion UI. And whenever we update the data on our transaction tables, the embedded charts dynamically update the changes. And the OTBI reports, as I mentioned earlier, is real-time reporting. It also uptakes any change in the data in Fusion tables. Let's do a quick demo on how this works. Let's get back to the Fusion instance. And let's select this product management option. Under that, I will select this portfolio management. This is basically a portfolio search page. I will search on all portfolios. Let's select this first portfolio. Under that, let's click on the icon analysis, which shows the embedded analysis in this Fusion UI. On the right, you see the embedded analysis. So if I go and change a particular data in this element basis which the analysis is created, the analysis will uptake the changes immediately. Let me click on this element. I change the applied discount rate as say 30%. I press OK and click on refresh analysis. And the analysis is refreshed automatically and immediately. That again demonstrates that any changes in the data which is done and saved, it the corresponding OTBI analysis uptakes that changes immediately. So moving ahead with the deck. Next topic is Oracle Analytics Cloud. As explained earlier, OAC is a single integrated platform capable of serving all of an enterprise analytics needs. OTBI sources data just from Fusion Cloud, but in OAC, we can have other sources as well for data mashups. It has various other features like self-service data preparation. It supports powerful data blending and wrangling features. We can create our own data story using interactive visual compositions of OAC. We can bring data science to the business. It has few ML models which are inbuilt, which could be used for analysis. It has powerful intuitive keyword search using natural language queries. And we can use statistical analysis to gain deeper insights as well. We won't spend much time on OAC as of now, but I will like to show you a simple analysis which has been done by using data from different sources in Oracle data visualization. Moving ahead with the presentation. In the end, we have mobile analytics. Day by Day is a mobile application, and there are a lot of key features in this particular application. It anticipates questions through self-learning. It infuses insights into daily activities. We can get customized feeds based on your interest, when and where you are and who you collaborate with. It anticipates your needs and delivers appropriate information throughout the day. And you can use and the customer can use their device voice capabilities to obtain answers as well. And then let's do a couple of simple exercises. First one is to create a simple ad hoc OTBI analysis. So for this analysis, we will navigate to the BI answers as I explained earlier, the navigation. We'll click on New Analysis, and we'll select a subject area, which is Inventory Balance Real Time. And from this subject area, what we would like to create analysis about is what is the on-hand quantity for an item in specific organizations. For that, let's select inventory organization from the dimensional attributes. After that, we'll select the item. And instead of navigating, we can do a simple search as well. I search for item name, and there I am, item name. I drag it out here in the main canvas. And then from the top, we select the on-hand quantities, which is on-hand quantity. This analysis will give me simply on-hand quantity for an item in a specific inventory organizations. I press on results, and analysis is created. We can save this analysis for future purposes. We usually save that as part in the custom folder, SCM, and we can say inventory analysis for on-hand quantity. And we press OK. And this analysis could be used in future whenever is required. So that completes our first exercise of creating a analysis. Let's move on to second exercise of creating a simple dashboard. To create that, we'll click on new again and select the option dashboard. We'll enter the name of our dashboard. Let's say we'll name it inventory on hand dashboard, and we'll keep this add content now selected so that we can add the contact at this moment. Press on OK. We drag this column icon here, and then from below we select the analysis which we have created. And drag this report in this section. We can similarly add other analysis out there as part of this dashboard as well. We can add prompts for this dashboard, which users can select to filter the data. Press on preview, and it gives me the report in a dashboard. We close this preview and then save the dashboard. So that ends our second exercise of how to create a dashboard. Going back to the presentation, this is practice 1 which we did. Practice 2 of creating a dashboard and linking an OTBI report to the dashboard. And in the end, to summarize, in this session, we talked about the strategy and product coverage of Oracle Business Analytics. We described the key components and key features. And as part of the documentation, we'll mention the location of the standard reports and dashboards. And in the end, we did a couple of small exercises on creating an analysis and a dashboard. Thank you all for attending this session.